Welcome, PlayStation Nation, to Square Triangle Circle X, the PlayStation only show brought to you by Gamers R Us. I am your host, Eric Rickety Beans Rubino, and I'm here to tell you all about the PlayStation news that you need to know this week. So plug that PS3 back in, turn that PS4 off of standby, and make sure you system link that PS Vita. Let's talk about some games. To start it off, let's start with the PlayStation State of the Union address. Last night, they made a bunch of announcements about how they're selling stuff, and let's just get right into it. To start, PS4s are generally sold to all retailers, sold through to all retailers. Everyone that they ship in, it's a 3-to-1 ratio from PS4s to Xbox Ones. Then the top 3 selling games are Call of Duty Ghosts, FIFA 14, and Battlefield 4. It's weird that, those are the top 3 games, but that's not the biggest thing. The biggest thing is that they've increased their market share in pretty much all categories, including heavy gamers, is what they're called now, not hardcore, we're heavy gamers. But, I'm not gonna be pick over their words. They say that PS4 gamers average a collective of 34 million hours a week playing games, and 50 million hours if you include just using the system for entertainment purposes. They said that 90% of PlayStation 4 consoles are connected to the internet. This is huge considering that PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3, it took up to a year ago before they got 70% connected to the internet. So it seems like this really is a more hardcore gamer base. To add to that, 1.7 million hours have been streamed to Twitch. That is crazy. That means people are using the service and loving it. I always go on and check it out. But so far, 172 million hours have been played online with the PS4. Then we have PlayStation Plus. Since the release of the PS4, Sony has got 90% more subscribers. So they almost doubled their amount of subscribers in 6 months. It's not even 6 months yet. That is just crazy. These numbers, Sony is clearly in a great mood right now, like I am. And then to add a candle to the top of the cake, the PlayStation Slim Vita has been announced for North America. This is great news. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally it comes with even better news. It's bundled with Borderlands 2, an 8 GB memory card, all DLC packs for Borderlands 2, as well as 4-player co-op and PS3 cross-saves. This is incredible. They just gave us exactly what we wanted. I love that these developers are listening to people who play the PlayStation Vita. They're saying, if you want Borderlands 2 on it, we can make it work. And, I'm going to buy the game again. I'm going to cross-save. But that bundle is going to be only $200, which is a steal for that game, Borderlands 2, full AAA title. With all DLC packs. I'm super excited about this. I'm definitely getting that day one. So make sure you check back to Gamers R Us for a review on it. Well, there are also a bunch of new game announcements along with that PlayStation Vita announcement. To start off, the Order 1886 has been confirmed to run at 30 frames per second and 1080p. This was confirmed by Game Informer. They think it's okay. I think it's okay. We'll see. People will voice their opinions if they're not happy with the 30 frames per second. But we do have a bunch of good game announcements. Team 17 has announced Worms Battleground, which is great because I was just playing the new Worms. I think they did this on purpose. The Worms game that was just on Vita was released for free. And now we get a brand new title. Worms is always fun. The last PS3 title was really fun. And this game will be on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One sometime this year. So we'll keep an eye out for that. But Koei just introduced that Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends will be coming to PS4, PS3, and PS Vita. That will be launching on March 25th. So keep an eye out for that. I'm definitely going to pick that one up. So watch the review on that too. Here's some news that came out of nowhere. 2 Vita titles were announced out of nowhere on the blog. God of War Collection and Sly Cooper Collection. The God of War Collection will be coming to PS Vitas on May 6th, and the Sly Cooper Collection will be coming to PS Vitas on May 27th. In other Vita news, Orange Pixel is bringing the game Gunslugs to the to PS Vita's sometime this year. Gunslugs is currently out on all mobile platforms and stuff like that. It's good that people are crossing the line. It's not going to be PlayStation Mobile. It's going to be a PS Vita game. So that's good news. But other than that, I just wanted to conclude by congratulating Last of Us. They took home 10 out of the 13 awards they were nominated for in the DICE Awards, which is outstanding. Basically, any category that they could have won, they won 10 awards. It's amazing. I'd like to especially congratulate for the outstanding character performance from Ellie and Last of Us. I'm really excited about the Left Behind DLC because she's going to be in it again. This is great. Do we see a Last of Us 2, or do you go, hey, thanks for the awards, now you're going to like Uncharted? I don't know. Only time will tell. But that is all the news we have for this week in PlayStation News. Make sure you check us out next week on GamersRUs.com or our YouTube channel, GAU Studios. I am your host, Eric Rickety Beans Rubino. This is Stcx, and game on.